Do I have everybody's attention now? Burn it down!
This is the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Finally, The Rock has come back home.
Scotty Villa brings you your new favorite pro wrestling podcast.
There is nothing you could do that is more dangerous than wrestling CM Punk.
He's got the latest in covering all of the major promotions in professional wrestling.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Breaking news and hot topics, he's covering everything from Monday night till Sunday night's main event.
I'm the hottest thing in professional wrestling. I'm Dr. Britt Baker.
And we never forget to go old school.
I was rowdy before rowdy was cool.
From the golden era
The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
to the attitude era.
And if you're not done with that, then he's got 2 words for you.
To the revolution.
It's about the 14 years it took me to go from undesirable to un-goddamn deniable.
And everything in between.
Super kick, hot tag.
This is your pro wrestling podcast. This is In My House.
Give me a hell yeah.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow.
Recording's now in progress.
Is it?
Yeah, it just said it.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, recording in progress. All right, sorry, Scott. Sorry.
I don't think you are sorry. I think you're sorry that this happened.
This is
but I
the
don't think
answer.
you're
Welcome
actually-
everyone to the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast. Those two are fucking around too much and I'm hungry. So we're going to do this.
This is bullshit. I was waiting for the countdown. I was actually going to snake the
Well,
opening.
Fuck my countdown. You took too long.
Oh my god.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out the show. It's jam-packed this week. We should probably really get to it. Mike, I'm curious about this because Tom, we haven't talked about this with Mike yet, and he never responded in the group chat. On Monday Night Raw this week, the opening of that show was a wild one. I don't know how much of that you saw in your 90-second recap.
I was told to watch by UK Tom, but I was already on it. I was having a bath at the time, so the socials were able to catch me up with the openings of Monday Night Raw.
So, do you want to go through just? I'm curious about the Brock Lesnar Omofemi part the most, but did you see how that segment started? Because I imagine you were quite irritated.
Guys, they found a way to monetize the Masked Men. It's killing me. I'm dying inside every time, and this is gonna go until Mania.
Yeah,
Nothing but Masked Men. Again, I do feel like WWE is listening to the pod. Thanks, WWE, but also fuck you. Respectfully, fuck you. Holy shit. No more. No more. Now that you've done this, you can't, after this program's done, no more Masked Men. No more Masked Men.
I think that's fair.
Apart from luchadors.
Well. Well.
So we get a lot of masked.
balaclavas.
We get a lot of masked men. I just want to bring that up because I know how much Mike hates it. But
Fucking asshole.
the Brock Lesnar Oba Femi part of this segment. Your thoughts, because I haven't heard your thoughts on this yet.
I mean, as someone who was in the camp of like really wanting Gunther and Brock, WWE did a really great job of selling me on Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Yeah, man.
Like Brock, I think, did really great. Like the entrance of Oba coming down and them shooting Brock, I'm like, oh shit. Like the Beast has that fear, and it looked great.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, okay, you're doing it. You're pulling the trigger on Oba Femi, and you're having him go against the Beast. I mean, all the stars are aligning that either this is becoming a program or Oba has to win at WrestleMania.
Well, I am truly hoping for a 5-minute murder rampage where they just try to kill each other for 5 short but great minutes and Oba wins.
It sounds like how Brock works, right?
Yeah.
Like, not going to give you a 20-minute
I want
classic by any means.
I want Obafemi to Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah. I don't see that being
I don't either,
the match.
but it would be cool.
Do you want Oba to win with Brock kicking out at like 3.5, or do you want Oba to win with Brock being like laid out, and it's a decisive 1, 2, 3 win for Oba?
I would prefer the decisive, but I wouldn't be mad at the 3.5 kick.
No, but WWE has found a fucking way to get him mixed in with the masked men. So
I mean,
they'll find a way to fuck me that way too, where they're like, "Here's the masked men."
I mean, he did kill about 16 masked men, especially the one that decided that he was going to go into the steps, because that looked like it hurt like hell.
Even the one right after that dude got dumped right on his head. So
can you imagine being the extras or the jobbers or whatever and turning up at being on Raw and they're like, "Yeah, you're going to get killed by Brock Lesnar."
Yeah,
I'm like, I mean, I'm going home.
Yeah, he's not going to care about your safety and well-being. But...
If you're like a worker and got that call, you're like, "Oh shit!" Like, it's Brock Lesnar. Like, sure, it's gonna fucking hurt. Like, I mean, this isn't ballet.
I did see a guy that saying, he was an indie guy saying, "I got suplexed by Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw tonight."
Vin Parker.
Yeah, like fucking be stoked on that.
Some guys I can't imagine are able to tweet because they're probably pretty broken and crippled. But there's a few out there that seem to enjoy it. But yeah, I was very curious about that. Like 10 minutes before we started recording, I was like, man, Mike didn't comment on the Brock Oba thing. So I wanted.
I mean, you're doing the work to sell a big man match. Like, I don't know anyone who would be against seeing that now after Monday night, right? Like, as much as Gunther was in the cards for me, I'm like, fuck, that's got to be the path. But this, like, I'm sold on that match at WrestleMania. Like, I want to see those two go.
And we know, like, we've watched Brock over his entire career. We know how well Brock Lesnar sells and puts guys over and make them look like $1 million. And I don't think Obafemi will be any different.
I think you can always tell as well when Brock Lesnar is doing something that he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. That's a good call.
And the way he went up for that powerbomb yesterday, he wants to do this.
Yeah, because he got up.
I mean, I think there's a level where it's not like he wants to do. It's not the old man, right? It's like, if we're calling you and we're paying you, our way or the highway, I think, is the booking with Brock. Like, I don't think he's getting the treatment the old man gave him.
Oh, by he wants to do. I mean, he's going to do what they want him to do. But if it's something he wants to do, you get a different level of energy.
I just feel like Brock's, like, especially recent years, is pretty good at, if I'm coming back to get the paycheck, I'll do the job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, the stuff with Roman, I thought was pretty good, as much as, like, it happened a lot. Like, he was in it, but he also knew he's just like, that's asses and seats.
Yeah.
And I think you're right, Tom. Like, I think he does see Oba as someone who's just like, oh, this is asses and seats. Like, this match especially, I think, is now like, okay, this feels like a WrestleMania match.
You heard
like,
the
this
crowd.
Feels like a big, for sure.
Oh, the crowd was insane.
Doing the Goldberg chant, but chanting Oba was awesome. And it didn't die off, and it didn't just happen because that's what the crowd was supposed to do at the time. They were loving it. So very, very good things there.
Scott, before we continue on the road to WrestleMania, a lot of weeks left. Our very own UK Tom got off the road this weekend, and he dipped his toes back into AEW.
Oh, he went all elite.
He was able to find the pay-per-view, guys. So don't worry. Our very own UK Tom was able to find and purchase AEW Revolution. UK Tom, tell us about all 12 hours of AEW Revolution
on a Sunday night.
On a Sunday night.
I have no problem at all with how long AEW pay-per-views are.
You're a psychopath.
The only thing I have a problem with is, at least when WrestleMania was 57 days long, there was always a video package or something where you could run and go pee. There is not in AEW pay-per-views. So if you're going to go that long, put some video packages in so I can go pee. But you want to know something more surprising than the fact that I spent money on AEW?
What's that?
I enjoyed a Young Bucks match.
Oh,
you love the Young Bucks. I tell everyone.
Ugh, it hurts me to say that. But
He might be coming around. Mike knows this very well. I was not a Young Bucks fan. Like when they were in New Japan and Ring of Honor, they were big. I hated the Young Bucks because I was just like, it's just flippy shit for the sake of flippy shit. I've changed I really enjoy the Bucks now. I just accept who they are for what they are. And I also feel like their version of storytelling is just different from what we're used to, kind of thing. But interesting that you said that, Tom.
I mean, to be fair, they were in with FTR, and FTR can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
This opened the pay-per-view, and it was a very, very good opener. I recommend to seek it out for.
How awesome is it when tag team wrestling is awesome? It's awesome.
Yeah, I wish everybody would book tag team wrestling.
I agree.
Tony Storm and Marina Shafir had it happened. But then Ronda Rousey showed up. Was surprising? Welcome? No. Surprising? Yes. I'm hoping it's just that because they were in LA.
Yeah, I'm confused because Edge and Christian returned the match before, so you've got two surprises back to back. And when I watched the clip of Ronda Rousey showing up, there wasn't a pop, there wasn't anything. It was just like, there's somebody in the ring now. Oh, we know who that is. And then the eventual boos come in. So I thought it was a little wonky.
It took me a second to realize who it was.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm like, who's this brunette chick that looks fairly, oh fuck, it's Ronda. Why are you here? Nobody wants you. I'm hoping it's just because they were in LA. Mystico signed a dual contract later in the show and immediately got the graphic. There has been no graphic for Ronda, so hopefully Tony is not that stupid.
True.
Well, yeah, we've been proved wrong before, and he thought airing some footage was a good idea. What else happened? Shane. Swerve Strickland. I guess his name is Shane. Mm-hmm. Swerve Strickland and Brody King had a really fun match.
I've almost seen all of that now. I think they got that wrong with not getting Brody.
Agreed, but I enjoyed the match. It didn't quite, given the build-up of like who's the most violent, it didn't get anywhere near violent enough. But it was good. I enjoyed it. Bandito versus
Kenny returned.
That power bomb on the apron. Swerve is strong as fuck.
Yeah, Brody's a big ass dude.
That's a big man.
It's big
to be picking him up like that. That was crazy.
Kenny Omega did come back, but by this point it was I think fourth return in 4 matches. So
yeah, it's an AEW show. Cool.
Yeah.
Some things never change.
But it was good to see Kenny, and he was moving pretty good. So
I love Kenny. Kenny's my guy.
John Moxley and Konosuke Takeshita had an absolute banger of a match. Again, I recommend seeking that. We got another return, because why not, of Will Ospreay, which actually was quite surprising given the surgery he'd had, and he looked great. I'm hoping he just spent a lot of time in the gym whilst he was away, and that physique is not aided in any way. But he's certainly a lot bigger than last time I saw him, at least.
He needed to come back. He needs to restore the feeling. That's what Will Ospreay does, restores the feeling to AEW.
He also very nearly restored a broken neck to himself within the first 10 seconds.
I saw that. It's scary watching it every time.
But the crowd went absolutely batshit for Ospreay. And obviously my UK wrestling loving heart is very happy that Ospreay is on a big stage. Chris Statlander and Tekla in 2 out of 3 falls. I had a lot higher hopes for this. I don't know if it was its placement on the card and I was just tired. But
I hear like sentiment online was that that was hurt because of where it was on the card.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was hour 8.5 by the time that match.
Something around that, yeah. It was fine. Megan Bain and Lena Cross winning the tag titles was cool. Kind of predictable with what happened on the 0 hour. Oh, that reminds me. 0 hour.
He's very fired up.
Fucking Battle Royal. I love Battle Royals. But I
know
don't like
it.
I don't like a battle royal where the first 10 minutes is nobody's in the ring.
Or were they all outside the ring?
Not a single person was in the ring.
Oh,
Awesome.
That's not a battle royal.
Yeah, it was. I thought, oh shit, are we doing the old TNA reverse battle royal thing here?
Sick.
What's happening? But then they started doing some cool shit, and yeah, it was what it was. What I didn't like was they did the switch where the match bleeds over into the pay-per-view, which is really annoying because 0 Hour is not on Triller, so I had to move from YouTube to Triller, and by the time I got from YouTube to Triller, like 6 people had been eliminated which were still in there when I had to switch. Don't fucking do that if you're going to do that.
Can I ask a question about the battle royal? Because it was for the national championship.
Yes.
Did that make it too predictable to know that Ricochet is probably going to be in the final 4, final 2? Or were you just having fun?
I was having fun, but I also knew the likelihood of him dropping the title was pretty fucking high.
Yeah. I wish they would just do that stuff to be like, this is how we're going to get our number 1 contender.
I agree.
Yeah. But anyway, I just was curious about that.
We then move on to my current match of the year.
Whoa.
MJF versus Hangman Page.
Texas Death.
You know, before you get to that, I'm in the midst of watching that match after seeing like a ton of it online, but I think the best match I've seen this year was Andrade and Bandito.
Oh, I forgot about that. Andrade and Bandito was fantastic.
I watched that entire match, and both those guys will be irrelevant now after this because you know it's AEW. But holy shit!
What a fucking match!
Holy shit, man! Andrade will be burned everywhere he goes. It's just the story of his career. But this was fucking work.
This was fucking awesome.
It was really great.
I highly recommend people watching that if they are interested in Andrade or Bandito or just want to see a good match.
But yeah, apologies.
Yes. Well, I'm glad because I hadn't forgotten about the match. It's just there's 5,000 matches on this pay-per-view.
That's right. There's 13 on Sunday if you include 0 Hour.
Gross. Too much.
It is too much.
I can't agree with you.
Yeah, but you watch like 108 hours of wrestling during WrestleMania weekend.
This year, you're probably not wrong. It's probably
like,
about
it's insane amount of wrestling.
Actually, I'm while we start talking about this match, I'm going to work out how many hours it is this year.
But I mean, Hangman Adam Page, MJF, obviously the talk of the town. Scotty, I don't know if you've seen any of it.
I've seen clips and what I've seen I've enjoyed, but my favorite thing is MJF's entrance.
That video
so cool.
is incredible.
Yeah.
It's man. Also, what a fucking stupid stipulation.
I don't agree right now.
Why do you feel this?
The odds of like I'm not going for the title.
Oh, that one. I thought you meant Texas Death.
No, whatever. Like, but I'm not gonna challenge for the AEW title.
Oh yeah, that's
fuck
stupid.
off, man.
It's stupid.
Fuck off. All right, Scott, you've got your finger up like you're.
I don't agree with you because Tony Khan cleared that up later on in the press conference afterwards. It's not an official AEW stipulation. It's just Hangman's word to MJF.
Oh.
So there is a way to get out of that.
That is fucking brutal that you'd even have to do that after.
Well,
exactly.
It could be 4, 5, 6 years down the line. For now, I honestly think it'll be
you better do it in the next 9 months because clock's ticking.
I think there's ways to do it that could be entertaining. There could be a way where if MJF's getting over babyface style, he could say, Hanger, go get the championship from whoever the monster heel is. Or at some point, Hangman could turn into a heel and say, fuck it, I'm going against my word. That's my title. I'm taking it from all of you. I think there's ways.
I find that's dumb no matter what, though. That's me personally.
Yeah.
Like, it's great you can enjoy that, but I'm just like, don't fucking do that. The death match is fucking, sure, great. That's AEW. That's AEW written all over it. I'm not mad at that, but to not challenge for the title, especially with how hot Hangman Adam Page is in that company, is fucking dumb. It's fucking dumb.
I'm okay with it because I won't say he's part-time, but he does take long breaks from television.
He's going to
That's
what that tells
AEW.
me. He's going to the Fed. He's gonna be at WrestleMania.
So this match was so much fun. I sent you the clip of my favorite part, but early in the match where they were running around the ring and Hangman Page stops, MJF keeps running and then just runs straight. Well, runs near a trash can lid. I don't even care. Though. I don't even care how far away that shot was. I laughed my fucking ass off at that. That was so good.
Man, MJF is really good at every aspect of the business.
Absolutely.
I tweeted out after the show, nobody understands pro wrestling like MJF.
I could agree. It's not like a wild tweet. Like I think you're right on the money.
No, nobody does.
If it be in something like a comedy aspect of the business, or like even just like a technical wrestling match, which we've seen him have before, he is just something fucking special.
And the thing that got me is a lot of the time with MJF, you get the payoff immediately for little things. So like they broke that window in the ring and then there was glass everywhere. And MJF's like, I ain't doing that indie shit. And then immediately gets slammed into the glass. It was perfect.
And MJF sells everything perfectly too.
Yes.
Especially with crazy shit like that. Audibly, visually, he is a master at it right now.
And these guys I think it was nearly 50 minutes. It was awesome. Just brutal the entire time. I could do without the syringe spots. I don't.
Just gonna ask, guys. We need the syringes.
And I mean, that's coming from me.
I always I can always shit on AEW, but I tip my hat on stuff where I'm like, fuck, I've never seen that before. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I don't know if people should be busting it out, but like, I can't knock originality in something where you're just like, you've seen light tubes a million times, right? Like Tom has to have seen everything at this point by being a GCW fan.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing that will shock him, but I was like, damn, this syringe thing is fucking crazy.
Yeah. I could do without that just because the thought of it grosses me out.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Speaking of light tubes, I don't know what fucking tubes they use in AEW, and I know they don't use them very often, but every time they do, they fuck people up.
Dude, MJF's back.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Not even, I remember I saw some fuckknuckle on Twitter complaining about fake tubes and shit like that. Might have even been fucking Meltzer. And I'm like, okay.
Get him, Dave.
And it's like, I was watching that live, and MJF gets hit in the head with that tube and immediately is pouring. There is absolutely no room in there for running the blade or there was no time. And I'm like, who fucking cares if it's a sugar? Like, it looked cool as fuck. It busted him wide fucking open. Just shut the fuck up.
They bought the wrong ones at the fake tube store is all.
Exactly. Because we all know
bought the real tube.
Yeah, I thought it was very, very good. I loved the finish. So I thought everything was very good. And I have already committed to getting another AEW pay-per-view. That will be for the big Wembley Stadium in August.
You found it. Were you able to find it?
I found it.
Thank God.
I still don't like how much they cost, but I found it.
Also, I don't like that it crashes out on your Triller.
Oh, I was fucking heated.
That bothers me. It bothers me.
But apparently it crashed out on everything.
Now it's going to be weird, right? Like with Paramount now being the money gun in this Warner thing. It's going to be weird to see what they do with AEW, because I think Paramount's going to trim a lot of fat regardless.
I agree.
On Netflix?
No, Paramount
behind the times again?
Yeah, Paramount. They went back to the table because Paramount was offering the fucking moon, and they were finally just like, well, we want to be rich, so we're gonna entertain this offer.
Yeah,
and that includes everything. That's all television. That's everything that was on the table. I mean, they're both huge corporations. This is kind of bad either way, but I think Paramount is buying and they're gutting. Like, I think there's a lot they're going to gut in this sale. And like the talk, like, I mean, people on the internet is just like, AEW may not be safe in that transitional time. But who knows? Like maybe you look at the state of WWE, which we're going to get back into pretty quick here, and obviously the ticket sales for WrestleMania. I think TKO is actually, if anything, finger should be pointed at TKO.
Yeah.
And how they're running that live business because it's not looking good. I mean, sure, WrestleMania is still going to be a success, right? Like there's no doubt about
Always
it,
is.
but I think AEW now is like after this show and the buzz they're getting online again, there's like, oh, this is like must-see wrestling. But I mean, I think they really should pace their show and not have it be 13 matches. Granted, you have a lot of talent. I understand that. And like you want to get everyone on the show. It's you have television for that as well. So you should really make that better.
When does this deal happen?
I mean, it'll be a while because it's got to go through FTC. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that has to get looked at, right? They don't just say like, yes, you're acquired. I mean, their government has to look at it too to say, hey, is this? It's going to go through though.
It'll be a while, but they will be selling off assets and TV companies and shows and
once it's there,
properties.
that's it. Like you got to find what works and what doesn't, right? And like I mean, if we looked at television ratings for AEW, I don't think it would be that of sports that are on the same network, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously the pay-per-view was a success. Like even if you get 100,000 buys in this day and age, I'd say it's pretty good. It's pretty lucrative Sunday for you because let's get real, pay-per-view is a pretty obsolete model now.
Yeah.
It's kind of been proven by the Fed. Obviously, there's places like Triller that give you options to cheaper shows, but if they get a way better streaming deal outside of this like AEW thing they're doing, like if they're going to get tied in fully, it could be smart. Like you could keep it around and maybe get more eyes on it. But I don't know. Business wise, this AEW has been confusing to me, even if the cons are billionaires. It just doesn't make sense to continuously lose, right? But then they found out that like, yeah, we should book smaller rooms for television. So like it took them long enough, but they did get the memo finally.
And that's working. There's smaller venues, look and sound pretty good. They're filling them up. And then when you go to a Revolution that sells 11,000, 12,000 seats in that arena, maybe that's just how they're going to function for the next little while until Dynamite demand is up and they need to go to bigger venues. So,
but they had like, this is the thing too, where we're going to find our way back to the Fed here. But when Hangman Adam Page said there's tickets available for $36 to a pay-per-view, that's a direct fuck you to TKO.
Oh yeah.
It's like, here's a ticket you can actually afford and it's more than a bang for your buck.
Well,
if there are seats for $36 and there's fucking 13 matches you're going to watch, shit, man.
Dude, you can't even in our city here in Regina, you can't even get to a Regina Pats game for under $40.
That's it. So like, obviously,
the ticket I buy for CWE is $35.
Yeah.
That in there. Again, where are you sitting in all that factors in? Like obstructed view,
Obviously.
fucking whatever, right?
Yeah.
But to even be able to say that there is no seat at WrestleMania that is $36.
No.
Your parking costs more.
Yeah.
The Collector's Cup costs more, right?
Yeah.
The program.
It's to get back to the road to WrestleMania. Obviously, 316 day, they did 31.6% off all WrestleMania tickets. Clearly, they're still not at the number they want them to be. The push is evident, I think, with Oba Brock. I think if you were considering, you're like, that's something I want to go see.
Do you think that the struggles, quote unquote, selling tickets for WrestleMania are because the product has been kind of shitty, the fact that they're in Vegas 2 years in a row, the ticket prices, or a combination of all three?
I go 2 out of 3.
You know what? I'm actually going to keep creative out of it as well, but I don't think you should have done Vegas back to back. Obviously, the climate of the states right now. Obviously, people around the world are not the ones eager to get tickets like they used to. And usually, like I'd be like, it's a good idea if it wasn't a complete clusterfuck politically.
Yeah.
But no, I think TKO is making poor decisions when it comes to filling spaces and ticket prices. They're just like, well, you're the WWE, we can charge this.
No, you can't.
And you're like, no, you really can't. And you definitely would have still made out rich if those tickets were lower priced.
Well,
like you have made it so those more eyes are on WWE than any other wrestling promotion, clearly. because the reach you have globally through Netflix and like the ways to watch it are so easy. But you're basically just saying they're just like, you're poor just watching it at home. You're like, well, fuck, man. Like that's kind of a kick in the dick for the kid who would like to experience a WrestleMania. The average, like we've been saying it forever, like the average fan is priced out at WWE. And now they're trying to hit the gas pedal, right? Like coming back to what Scott brought up earlier in the pre-show talk, we're going to talk about Randy and Cody. So for something where I was a little bummed out clearly because like I wanted Drew involved because I like this Drew McIntyre run. Obviously, they've completely said like, don't worry about it after SmackDown. With the Randy turn, I think it puts heat on that main event and it makes it feel big. It makes it feel like that's something you need to see at WrestleMania. I think we knew out of all people who were going to turn in this program, it had to have been Randy.
Yeah.
We'd all rather see that anyhow. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Like maybe we wanted to see the Cody heel turn, but I like the idea that Randy is probably going to punt Cody. This is where the punt is going to come back. And there's no better person to do it on, right? Cody needs the help to get back into the eyes of people who are just like, it's too much Cody. How do you get sympathy back on the baby face? You have Randy Orton kick his fucking head off. Like I think that's going to be massive, and obviously a program I think they're going to want to hang on to. Like I think it runs into SummerSlam. Like I think that's their long booking opportunity there, because the long booking opportunity is definitely not going to be Punk Roman. It's definitely going to be Cody Randy. Like that story is, I think, better to go outside of WrestleMania.
I agree. I think this one is easily going to SummerSlam. Whether I don't think they're fighting every month on every pay-per-view.
No.
But I think it's going to SummerSlam. I loved this turn. I loved the way it was done. I loved the way that we got the or the contract signing, and Cody's happy, and he's like, "Yeah, this is my buddy. We're gonna have a great war at WrestleMania." Randy tries to explain to him why this is hard for him and how bad he needs that championship, and Cody cuts him off. He's like, "Hey, don't worry about it, pal. Once the bell rings, I still love you." And there's your light switch. Randy snaps, and it's not a gentle snap. It is violent. It is quick. It is blood drawn right away. We instantly get back the killer, Randy Orton. Move aside the legend killer. Randy Orton said this week on Raw, "I'm a killer," and you shouldn't have expected anything else. And it was fantastically well done on SmackDown. I loved every second of it. The blood was great. The chair shots were great. The steel chair, the steel steps, everything about this was like, yep, this is it. This is our main event for WrestleMania. I'm very locked in. Even the spot with Randy Orton on Monday Night Raw, where he was trying to talk to Michael Cole, but he's on the phone with somebody else. I'm very curious who you guys think it is, because I saw some theories online. I've heard some theories for some other people. Who do you think Randy was talking to on Monday Night Raw that was basically agreeing, yeah, Randy, you did the right thing?
Batista.
Yeah.
I walk alone.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know. Like, I mean, I think they're going to keep giving you more and more of that.
I saw one theory, and I really hope it's not that. I hope it was his dad, so we can see Cody kick the fuck out of Cowboy Bob Orton. I think that'd be really funny.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, I don't know.
Do you think it was Kevin Owens?
I hope not.
I mean, getting KO back, I think either way is a huge fucking win.
Tom doesn't want it to be Kevin Owens.
The reason I don't want it to be obviously I want Kevin Owens back on TV. He's one of my favorite people. Love Kevin Owens. I don't want him coming back being on Randy Orton's side because of how he left. Just my little wrestling brain can't handle that. You hated each other when you left. You can't be friends now.
That's what I love. I love that, where the dots don't connect on this. So don't just throw Kevin in just for the sake of throwing Kevin in because he doesn't like Cody too. Let's really write a proper story here and get this figured out. So,
but I mean, you kind of like, if anything, you set it up for the triple threat at SummerSlam, in my opinion, right? Like Kevin obviously has the history with Cody, settle in with Randy to make it seem you're like, yeah, this is the move, and then he kicks Randy in the dick as well, fucks them both up.
Yeah, if
Make
Kevin comes back,
Kevin look like a killer in that moment. Let's book it down the line for this triple threat.
yeah, if he comes back and takes out both guys, I'm all in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I think that's the likely thing, but no, it's exciting stuff. Like I think having a proper babyface and heel in that match is going to help it tremendously.
What kind of
Well, I
promo
think-
do you want to see from Cody on SmackDown? Do you want
I
do you
don't.
want like what happened to my friend? Do you want? I know you don't want it promo at all. But there are two sides to this story when it comes
Yeah.
to Randy and Cody. Do you want? I want to fire it up, Cody. I don't want him coming out and being schmarmy and using big words in the suit. I want him
Yeah.
coming out pissed off and hurt with hurt feelings.
You know what? It's never going to happen, but what I think would be good, not necessarily this week, maybe next week. Cody comes out this week and is angry, pissed off, and they do that whole Randy Orton's not here thing.
Mhm.
The following week, it's Randy Orton that gets busted open. We see a fired up Cody Rhodes.
Sure. Yeah, don't take weeks off though. It really doesn't bode well to main events like Roman and CM Punk.
Oh yeah, what a snooze fest that promo was.
Man, what the fuck? Like I am so pumped to see that, and this week's was a fucking turd.
Knowing the two promos that we have now, that we just got this week and then 2 weeks ago, if they had flip flopped them, where Roman calls CM Punk old and Punk gets offended then, and then
Yeah.
Punk says, "I'm gonna bury you next to your dead fucking dad."
I think it's just the amount of gap in between it too.
Mhm.
Roman, you got to be in. You have to be in. At this time of year, you don't get to waver and be in and out.
I think I said this in the group chat yesterday. I think it also was hurt by being the main event segment of the show again, because it feels like an anticlimactic end to Raw. So I think I know it's main event, you got to get people to tune in, blah, blah, blah. I would have had Punk and Roman start the show and had the Seth, Brock, Oba schmoz end the show.
I can agree with that. It didn't bother me that it was the main event. It bothered me that it just like Punk punches Roman and then 3 suits come out and Punk just like leaves with them. Like Punk didn't stand over him and call him a motherfucker, didn't do anything. It was just like, hey, whoa, you're pretty heated here, Phil. Let's take it to the back. And
Don't you start with a fucking Phil.
Dude, that's driving me nuts.
I hate it.
I do too, but I'm still like holding on hope that there's a reason that they're doing this, whether he's using the government name. Although I did like the Samoa Joe love. That was really fun.
That was a great line.
But I feel like there's still a reason why Roman's using the government name and Punk's trying
Yeah,
not to.
we know what the fuck it is, and I hate it.
Found a boss.
No, Dwayne. No, Dwayne. I can't, man. Like I just can't. If that's what you're going to use to light the fire for WrestleMania again, fuck off.
That's who a lot of people think Randy Orton was on the phone with.
Oh,
and
shit.
And I hate
I did not.
I hate it either way. I don't want it
So
there,
do
and
I.
I don't want it in this match either.
If you're going to use The Rock, have him do his own fucking thing, work a program with somebody, stop meddling in other people's shit, because every year it doesn't work.
And he's gonna leave.
And
He's gonna disappear,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be left trying to pick up the fucking pieces. No Dwayne. No Dwayne for Mania.
Ever.
I think there's a title of our podcast this week.
Yeah.
No Dwayne.
No Dwayne, man.
We're pretty much out of time here. I do want to just throw it out. We're having a little bit of fun on our socials during this time of year. We're picking our must-see Mania matches. We drop that every Saturday, so keep an eye out for that. And we're doing our Pro Wrestlers of the Week on the pod each and every week. So check that out on all of our socials at In My House Pod, all the major ones, including Blue Sky.
What the fuck is Blue Sky?
Make sure you hit us up on all those socials and make sure you follow us on YouTube and all the podcast platforms as well, fellas.
And go buy tickets for Reaper Wrestling returning on April.
Season 2 coming out in April for Reaper Wrestling. Guys, this is a fun one. We'll be back next week right here on the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house.
It's my house.
Yowie wowie!